teacher in the area. I passed your test. Give me a break. Okay.
Have you done anything with your teacher? Did you have sex with your teacher?
Mm-hmm.
He said yes.
He said yes. Okay.
Oh my God. What the
Of your employment here, Jennifer, we can't move forward with you being a teacher here any longer.
Okay.
If you want to resign, that's your option.
Teachers are entrusted to guide their students down the right path, but what happens when they take a wrong turn without a permission slip? We're uncovering the shocking stories of 6 bad teachers who reportedly turned the classroom into their own cautionary tale. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Sam Goldberg.
What type of f***ing perverted person are you? I want to know right now. You are a f***ing monster. You are a pedophile. You're a child molester. Do you understand me?
We begin today's episode in Goodyear, Arizona, where one furious father confronts a teacher after discovering shocking illicit text messages between her and his 13-year-old son. On the other end of that call is 27-year-old Brittany Zamora, and suddenly she's facing the harsh reality of her alleged sexual misconduct.
I got you. I want you to know that now. I got you. Do me a favor. Do not call this number back again. The next time you'll hear from me will be in court. And make sure you let your husband know that you like to 13-year-old boys and suck their I want you to do me a favor. Do that for me, okay? I am coming for you.
The very next day, the students' parents sound the alarm, calling and setting off a chain reaction that bring investigators straight to campus. The school alerts them of the situation, which prompts a meeting with investigators on school grounds.
I'm gonna grab some more chairs.
Okay, thank you. Morning, folks. I'm Officer McFadden. I'm the school resource officer. Hello, good morning. They're just grabbing a couple more chairs for us.
I'm just gonna sit in the back here. Okay. I'm just gonna fixture it around today. You want more? Hey, yeah. Sorry, Webster.
Okay.
Alright, so I know you already know a little bit about where we're at now, so Mrs. Zamora's been placed on administrative leave. She won't be coming in today, and she'll be on administrative leave pending the investigation. And she's not to have any contact with any district employees, any students or parents.
She's only contacted us.
Okay. My question is, how did this all begin?
How did we find out?
Correct, yes. How did it come to light?
So, I have an app on my son's phone.
Okay.
We got him a new phone, and he was wanting to shut his door at night. When we told him, you sleep with the door open. He was just showing more interest in girls. And I had a conversation with him, and he says, yeah, I talk to girls, but they're just my friends. So when we got the new phone, I put this app on his phone, and it alerts me. It's called Sentry. Yesterday I got the alert, and I kept getting alerts back to back because the word baby kept being used. So I'm reading through the conversations, and I've done this before with other conversations of his as well. But this time I saw at the bottom that it had Instagram profile.
Okay.
It's her name. And I'm familiar with her profile name because she's messaged me through Instagram as well, tutoring and offering help. And so I recognized, and I told my husband, and we looked it over, and then what confirmed it is her first name was used in the conversation, where either he wrote it or she wrote it.
Okay.
And they put last name. And so then the conversation just kept on, and it was like he was talking to a girl, like his girlfriend. So I showed my husband the conversation, and then when he came home, we talked to my son, and we told him, we need you to be completely honest right now. We already know the answer to everything we're going to ask, so we just need you to tell us the truth.
Okay.
So we showed him the conversation and we said, who is this? Who are you talking to? And he said, my teacher.
Okay.
So then my husband, you know, we're very blunt with our kids and we're open and we've had conversations with him. Growing up and all that is expected. And so my husband just told him,
Okay.
have you done anything with your teacher? Did you have sex with your teacher?
Mm-hmm.
And he said yes.
He said yes. Okay. And then what happened after the confrontation with your son?
He just...
When you confronted him with the information, what was his body language like?
Oh, you could tell like he was just absolutely shocked.
He was scared. He knew something was happening before we questioned him, because I came home and I took the phone and I shut his computer off. I took all electronics he could access, and I told him, you know, he kept trying to ask me what's going on, and I told him, you'll find out when Dad gets home. We'll talk when Dad gets home. So he was worried. He knew that something was up.
Right.
And then after we talked to him and told him, he just kind of like got quiet and he didn't know what to say.
Shaking,
saying he's cold. Just, you know, the signs of being scared.
According to the minor, the text messages began over a school break and the relationship became sexual shortly after. The sexual part started first at school and then the student and Zamora started meeting off campus. Later that night, just before midnight, Goodyear officers arrive at the home to retrieve the son's phone to extract evidence.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm sorry to bother you.
Don't worry.
You're obviously welcome here.
Yeah.
Officer Underwood, sure you weren't expecting me, you were expecting another officer. Our detectives,
Yeah.
yes, our detectives had asked for is it a tablet?
No, it's a cell phone, sir.
Whatever the cell phone is, that if we can seize that at this point, because they need the evidence. Are you okay with that?
Season it, I don't like the idea, and I told the only problem is I told the principal he's expecting me to show him all this too.
The criminal investigations obviously will be shared because he's the one that reported this to us.
Yeah.
So it'll all be shared with the principal, and this is all going to be taken care of. I hate to do this, I hate to come at this time, but they've asked me to do this, so.
Why so early?
Because we've been trying to do it since about 1 o'clock, but we've been that busy, so.
Yeah. That's okay.
So I talked to the principal. It's obvious that there's something going on. So,
oh, you're about to see once you look at these phones.
if you can show me whatever you want to show me, can you give me a brief kind of? You're probably gonna tell the story a lot, okay? Because this is gonna be detectives, and school resource officers are probably gonna follow up with you. I'm not sure which one's gonna get it first, but the head of investigations has already. That's why I'm here. So, so what kind of?
Everything you think of, man. It was
Okay.
Sex and blowjobs, everything.
Okay. It specifically happened at the school?
Yes, in the classroom.
Okay. There was nobody else around?
I believe there might have been another boy, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
But not doing it with her, just like a lookout.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure yet.
How many times did this happen?
I think it happened 3 times.
Okay.
The teen's father removes the password on the phone for the officer to retrieve any other evidence. And what he discovers is insightful, to say the least. Here's a closer look at one of their chat conversations. The police also recover another Snapchat video seemingly taken in a classroom on school grounds.
Hey, it's Laura.
Goodyear police track down the teacher and conduct a traffic stop alongside the highway to detain her.
Yep, I'm on. So as I said before, this officer has a body cam on him as well, so just to make you feel more comfortable, even though...
Okay, Brittany, come on over here.
Yeah.
Did you double lock?
I didn't. I don't see more on my keys.
Okay. Brittany, I'm going to turn your wrist in here, okay?
No, we just want to make sure they don't pinch you. Okay. So we double lock them so they don't close any tighter, okay? That way you don't hurt you. Otherwise you'll squeeze shut.
Did you know about that? Do you have anything on you that's gonna hurt me, poke me, stick me, Brittany? Do you have anything on you that's gonna hurt me, poke me, stick me, anything like that?
No.
Anything dangerous? No weapons? Okay.
Can we take the ring off?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah. Am I gonna be able to put it back on?
Yeah, you will. This is your personal property.
So everything that goes in this bag.
I'm gonna take your necklace off as well.
So we'll document it.
Can you unhandcuff me so I can take my belly button ring out?
Your what?
My belly button.
We'll let you.
We'll do that at the jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not gonna have
Or
you
at the
do
station.
that
rather.
up here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll have you do the same with the nose ring too.
Right now?
Not right now.
No, it's back there. Yeah.
I'm gonna help
I got it. Okay. All right, go ahead and face the vehicle for me.
She says she does have a wire.
A wire? Okay. All right, what I'm gonna do is a blade technique. I'm just gonna go below the breast, okay? And then you're wearing a dress. Other than that, you don't have anything stuffed in your bra?
No.
Okay. Okay. And then is this just an outer?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can take it off.
No, you can keep it on. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Can you turn towards me? Open up your mouth. Lift up your tongue. Okay. And then I will help you. I know it's a big step.
I'm only 5 foot.
I know. I feel it.
Ready?
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. And scoot your butt a little forward, and you're going to be able to lean back and put your arms right here.
So it's kind of a cutout a little bit.
Like this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Try
And
not
you
to
can.
put your weight on them.
Yeah.
They are metal, so they don't bend.
And then I know you're short. You're just like me, so that thing's going to be right in your face. Seatbelt's all bound up.
I'm sorry. He wasn't on the phone. Yeah.
There we go.
What happens with my car?
We're gonna tow your car,
Okay.
and whenever we're gonna bring you down to our station, okay, you're gonna speak to a detective, and they'll kind of explain what's gonna happen. So if you have any questions, I know you want to know the answers now, but I can't provide you those answers because I don't know that information. But I can tell you right now, the car is gonna be towed, and it's either gonna be towed for the purpose of the arrest or for evidence. I don't know which one it would be. Like I said, I don't know the details of the case. Okay.
Do you need a tow slip? Yep. And then we are going to go over to that wall. This way. This way.
Stop at the wall?
Yep. You can actually stop just before that door.
Okay.
Very. Come on in. Go straight ahead. And you can have a seat on that bench for a second. Hi. Actually, I'm going to have you stand up because I'm going to take those cuffs off you so you can take your jewelry out. Okay.
Can I drop it?
Yeah, that's fine. If you would like some privacy to get your belly button ring out, I can put you in a cell.
Can I just turn around?
That's fine.
Hey, by the way, what do the body cams we cover on After Hours every week prove? The world is unpredictable, and having a great lawyer makes a huge difference. That's where our amazing partner and longtime sponsor, Morgan & Morgan, comes in, a firm with over 1,000 attorneys and some pretty sweet merch, too. Logan, zoom in on that. Thank you. 1,000 attorneys, and that's because they win a lot. In the past few months, Morgan & Morgan secured a verdict of $29 million in Philadelphia, $2.7 million in Florida, and $5.6 million for a car crash victim in Georgia after insurance offered their client $0 in that case. Even if your case isn't worth millions, why not start a claim, fight for what you deserve? Morgan & Morgan makes it truly so easy. You can start a claim from your phone in just 8 clicks or less. So if you're injured, you can easily start a claim at forthepeople.com/afterhours or click the link in the description and pinned in the comments. As the investigation unfolds, Brittany seems more concerned with who reported her than on what she's done.
This arrest from the school, or was this from like something separate? So I had my school call me yesterday and tell me that I was on probation, but I had his father contact me today, so I was just trying to figure out which one it was from.
Well, it's more from things.
Okay.
Like, the school doesn't really call me, and
okay. So it's
the school's not pressing charges or something like that. It's dealing with So dealing with that issue. So, and there really is. I guess I wanted to give you the opportunity because there really is very little doubt on what happened. But I wanted you to be able to maybe explain, give you the opportunity to explain kind of why it happened, kind of thing. Because I'm not going to judge you, okay? And you said this is the first time you've been in trouble. Yeah, and you're 27, so you made it a long ways. So I'm not going to judge you, and people do make mistakes.
Brittany was arrested and charged with sexual conduct with a minor, attempted molestation of a child, and public sexual indecency. She pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 20 years in the Arizona Department of Corrections. Now in Illinois, just an hour west of Chicago, where Downers Grove police are closing in on 30-year-old Christina Formella as she heads home. The moment she pulls into the driveway, officers move in on the special education teacher, and what happens next is all caught on camera.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Officer Guzman with Downers Grove. Do you have your license on you?
Yes. Tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain. I'm sure you're confused. I'll explain everything to you. You're Christina?
Yes.
Okay, Christina, do me a favor. Can you step out of the car for me? I know you're confused. I'll explain everything to you. You don't have anything on you? You can just grab whatever you need.
Whatever I need.
Yeah, whatever you need. Like your phone, your purse, go ahead and grab it.
Is she going somewhere? Or?
Yeah, we're gonna explain everything to you guys. Go ahead and grab out. We're not going anywhere right now. Of course, yeah.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I get it, yeah. You can go grab your things.
Can he come with me?
Yes. You stay there for right now, sir. Just stay there, but yes, you can. But come on back here.
Should I shut the car off?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Goes off. Okay. Let's right back over here. So, we do have an investigation going on. We have to talk to you about it at the police department, okay? So we're going to explain everything to you there. It's not my investigation. I don't know the full details. We do have to bring you there, though, okay? So I do have to put you in handcuffs and bring you to the police department. Just a Downers Grove.
Handcuffs?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
I'm willing to go with you.
I get it, yeah. Unfortunately, we have to do it that way. So do me a favor. We just take this off.
Can I ask you
Of course, yeah. It's not, like I said, it's not my investigation. Obviously, we're here for a reason. So go ahead and turn around for me. So right now you're just being detained, and there is a detective that needs to talk to you at the police department. So we'll let your husband know. He can just come to the police department as well if he wants to wait for you there. I get it. You have a lot of questions.
So scared.
Yeah, everything's okay. We just need to talk to you at the police department. That's all. Nothing else on your pocket right now? Anything else?
Just my phone.
Just your phone?
Here.
Okay. sit in the back of this car. On the other side. Once you get to the police department, you'll talk to the detective and he'll explain everything to you.
But you can't even give me like an idea
At the moment,
what this is about?
Other than that it's an investigation, that's all I can really tell you right now. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you more.
Is he coming with me?
We'll let him know right now.
Excuse me, is my husband coming with?
Yes, yeah, he's taking his phone number down. We're staying in touch with him. We're just going to Downer Grove, so 10 minutes away.
No, I know, but I really would prefer that my husband's with me.
Of course.
Am I in trouble? Like, I'm so lost right now.
I'm sure you are. Like I said, I can't answer any questions right now. I'll just tell you that right now you're being detained for an investigation and we're bringing you to the police department. And once you get there, they're going to fill you in on everything.
While at the station, police informed Christina of the allegations that brought her here. According to police, the mother of a high school student filed a report after finding graphic text messages between her then 15-year-old son and his teacher. Police went to talk to Formella, and they said she allowed them to look through her phone, and in the notes section, they allegedly found something in which she reportedly accused the teenage boy of cheating on her with his girlfriend.
I'm just gonna put your seatbelt on, right? Unless they're able to reach it down there. Alright. Sure you don't want a tissue or something?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You want a bag?
Yes, please.
Alright. Shauna, can you grab like a bag out of there? Hey, can you get like a bag just in case she gets nauseous? Yeah. I don't know, do we have any of those Nemesis bags like laying around, those boxes? I figure something better than nothing. Or here, if you stay with her, I'll go grab it.
Oh my god. What the f?
Christina was charged with 2 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse and criminal sexual assault against a minor. She has pleaded not guilty. At the time of this recording, her case is still pending in the courts. I also want to thank Upside for sponsoring After Hours. Upside's a free app that gets you cash back on daily essentials like gas, food, and groceries. This is real cash back. It shows up in your Upside app, and then you just transfer it straight into your bank account. The other day, I went out to a diner, fantastic spread, great coffee. I used Upside, I got cash back. Also, every single time I fill up my tank now, I use Upside. The first time I used Upside when I got gas, I got almost $8 back, like actually insane. So once you have the Upside app, claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside. You pay as usual using your debit or credit card, follow the steps on the app, and you get paid. To find out how much you could earn, click the link in the description to download Upside or scan the QR code on screen. Use our promo code AFTERHOURS. You get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's promo code AFTERHOURS for an extra 25 cents back on your first gallon of gas. Next, we're heading to an elementary school in Oklahoma where things are far from elementary. School officials suspect one teacher is under the influence and waste no time dialing in the police. What happens next sounds shockwaves through the halls.
We talked to Miss Davis a little bit about some reports that we received as late as this morning, and so she understands, and she said she'd be willing to meet with you and talk to you.
Okay.
But we want to give you all some privacy too. So is this a suitable
This is fine.
place?
Yep.
We'll just step out.
All
here.
right. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, it's almost the end of the week.
Almost.
Yes. So what's going on today?
They said they had reports where I was drinking at school,
Okay. Is there any
which has never happened.
Okay. When was the last time you've had anything to drink?
Last night.
Okay. About what time did you quit drinking?
Probably about 10:30.
10:30. How much did you drink?
Just a glass of wine. Nothing major.
Okay. All right. Well, would you be willing to submit to some tests?
Yeah.
To make sure everything's okay? Okay. All right. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to check you for HGN. Okay, this is what we call standardized field sobriety tests. Okay. There's 3 of them. I'm going to pretty much focus on the first one, which is horizontal gaze nystagmus. I'm going to have you take your glasses off, and I'm going to have you, we'll stand up when we do this, but I'm going to have you track my finger.
I am so blind without them, I can't hardly
Can you see something like my finger about 6 inches from your face? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's try that. Go ahead and step if you would. Heel to heel, toe to toe, arm straight down to your side. Okay. You say you wear glasses?
Yes.
Any traumatic brain injuries?
No.
Growing up or anything like
No.
that? Okay. 'Cause sometimes that can affect what I'm
No, I can't see without my glasses. That's all I was saying.
Okay. All right. Can you see that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you to follow this right with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just track on that. All right, this is what we call our portable breathalyzer machine. Okay.
Yes.
You don't have to take the test. Okay. But this will show the presence of alcohol if there's any on board. Okay. But this again would be your opportunity if teachers here or administrators feel that they smell alcohol on you. This would be your opportunity to prove this.
Sure.
Okay. You willing to take that test?
Yes.
Okay. Tell you to stop. Big deep breath. Blow. Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good.
I don't even know what that
0.06.
is. That
You are just under the legal limit. So if you were to be out driving right now, you would be charged with DWI, driving while intoxicated.
under the legal limit?
Just under it. The legal limit is 0.08, which is DUI. From a 0.06 to 107, you could be charged with DWI.
I haven't had anything to drink today.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let let me ask you this, is there anybody that can come and pick you up here at the school?
Yes,
Okay.
but I mean, I don't.
Hold on just a minute. Yes.
The lead investigator steps out to debrief school administrators on the teacher's alleged shaky sobriety test and even reportedly shakier behavior.
Okay. Oh, wait, is what we're looking for.
Right, and this one actually reads low. Okay, this is a portable, it's not calibrated, but we can almost double what this reads if they were to put her on an actual intoxilizer machine.
So really she would be over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, she's up there.
Clearly, she's not fit to come to be at school.
No.
If that's above a 0, she's not needed to be at school.
I ran her through the first part of SFSTs, which is HGN, horizontal gaze nystagmus, and she does have the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees.
Okay. So she did not pass a field. Okay.
No, and she's shaking pretty bad too.
I noticed the palsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
She says there's somebody. I mean, she said there's somebody that can come and get her.
Okay. If this was can I ask a couple of just hypotheticals?
Sure.
If you pulled her over and she did that
Mm-hmm.
and exhibited the signs that you had, would you let her continue driving?
No.
Okay. Then we don't need to let her drive. Would you arrest her?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's where we need to. That's the direction we got to go.
Okay.
I don't want to necessarily do that to her, but
The charge I'd be looking at right now would be public intox.
she's been around kids this morning. She
Right.
came to school drunk.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I say drunk. She came to school
Right. Intoxicated.
having
Yeah.
been intoxicated. Do you? Wow.
I know.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
So, what I mean, legally, from your standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
do you have option to either have somebody pick her up or arrest her?
Yes.
Or do you do?
Yes.
So it's an either or. So
Yes.
if she were walking down the street and somebody reported her and you did the breathalyzer, you would say, do you have somebody who can come pick you up, or do you need?
And if somebody could come and pick her up, I'm not going to let her walk home because
Right.
once she's been approached by me
For sure.
and I've made contact and she hurts herself half a mile down the road, I'm liable.
For sure.
So, but on the flip side of that, if somebody could come and pick her up and take her home,
You could release her
Yes.
into their care,
Right.
and then you would ticket her for
Right.
public intox.
yes.
Looking at me. No, that's the right thing to do, but it's also the thing that will draw scrutiny and criticism from everybody in the community.
Because she's allowed to go home with someone else and not be arrested.
Yeah, I think the thing we'll have to do there, just to speak the school language here for a second with you, is just she's not going to come back.
Right.
She's going to give me a letter if we're going to do it that way. So I'm willing to go that way, or if she's not willing to give me a letter, resignation.
And that's something you'll work out between with her. But from a legal standpoint, I'm going to go ahead and make the arrest.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So you're going to arrest her and take her from here.
Again, there's two ways now. You can view an arrest as she goes to jail, or I could cite and release on her own recognizance, provided she's got somebody that's sober that can come and take possession of her.
And so you're going to give her that option.
Well, no. That's the decision I'm going to make before I walk back in that room.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with that. If you're willing to allow someone to ticket and release her in their care, I'm perfectly comfortable with that, but she's not coming back here.
All right. Very good.
So we've got probably her personal belongings, her purse, phone, anything of those things that she would need there. She has a cup full of orange juice that she talked about
Where's that at?
in her room. Is that
Can we go
something
get
you
it?
would need? And the report that I got this morning was basically from someone who said that she was good at masking, hiding the smell of alcohol, or hiding.
When we told her that you were coming, she wasn't worried at all.
Really?
No.
There was no.
She denied completely that it was going to happen, and that
Don't have
she
any
was.
idea.
Okay.
No pushback.
Jeez.
Thank you, Malin. Thank you for coming so quickly.
No, no problem.
Sorry to put you in this spot.
That's what we signed up for.
Hopefully she has somebody that can pick her up, and then that makes it a little bit less of a
Well, I asked her if she did,
Scene?
and she said she did.
I'll need to ask her what her things are.
Smells like orange juice to me. So.
didn't bring it.
All right. Yeah.
What's the next step? Are you going to go talk to her?
Yeah.
And then can we visit with her?
Absolutely.
At the same time?
Yep.
Or?
Come on in. You can be there when I explain it to her.
And he said, man, I really do appreciate you still treating me like a human being.
Yeah. And
So-
no, and that means a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you say your name was?
Jennifer Davis.
Jennifer. Okay. Do you have your ID with you?
And
It's in your purse?
yeah.
I'm going to need to see that.
Okay.
I'll go get
She'll
it.
go
Where's
get
your,
it.
where's your purse at?
It's in my room in my cabinet.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would need? That I can get it in?
Just my purse and my key. I mean, whatever I need.
Okay, it's all in your purse.
My keys are beside my purse.
Okay.
I'm comfortable enough to let you know if you were to be put on the actual intoxilizer that you'd be up around a 0.12, 0.13 area. Okay. When I checked your eyes for horizontal gaze nystagmus, you had every clue. You had the onset of you had a lack of equal pursuit. You had the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees, and you had nystagmus at max deviation. Okay. If I had pulled you over, I'm going to be honest with you, you'd have been arrested for driving under the influence.
Okay. That's what he was explaining.
Yep. Okay.
Can I have somebody pick me up?
Well, I've got a legal obligation. Okay. You're here. Entrusted for the care and safety and the for the teaching of these kids. Okay. Note today you're going to be arrested for public intoxication. Okay.
Please don't do this. I
Ma'am,
will have
listen.
my sister come get me.
I don't write the laws.
And I will resign.
Well, that's going to be that's something you're going to discuss with the administration here. But I've made my decision. Okay. It's zero tolerance. Okay.
I would just like to know who reported. And I did not drink today.
Well, I'm going to tell you from a legal standpoint, when people call in and report a crime, of any crime, we're not in the business of telling people who made the report. And there's reasons behind that. Okay.
I understand that.
Okay.
So, you're taking me to county.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a municipal charge. I'm not going to run it through the district court. It'll be through the city of Tecumseh. It'll be a municipal charge of public intoxication. Okay.
In terms of your employment here, Jennifer, we can't move forward with you being a teacher here any longer.
Okay.
If you want to resign, that's your option. If you choose not to, though, I would be forced to go to the board and ask for your termination based on the outcome of today. So, anytime
I would like to resign.
there may be the state mail, Department of Education, they will be involved in revoking your certification as well. That'll be up to them.
Get her driver's license. Did somebody revoke her purse for us?
Can I?
You got it right here.
Can I not be handcuffed out, please? I'm not going to run on you.
Well, I know that.
It's
But it
just
is,
my-
the police department operates under policies and procedures. We're setting ourselves up for liability.
That's
okay.
fine. But it's
Now, I'm not going to run you down the hallways and page you through.
My child is in the 3rd grade hole.
Where's the classroom window at? It does it face out to this parking lot right here?
I don't
No?
know.
Okay, we'll be okay then.
Just follow me. We'll go to my car and take you up to the jail.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Go this way. 7 Central, 10:15, 1 female.
when I get to the jail, can I close the second? They will. Oh, you okay?
Yeah, good. That is not a comfortable seat.
It's not. You should see Shawnee's. It's way worse.
Jesus, I was not expecting that.
The jail will allow you to get some numbers when you get there after all the booking's done and everything.
And then I can go home.
It just depends on what the judge says and the bond, because you're gonna have to see a judge.
Today?
And he'll set a bond.
For initials?
Yeah, I would hope that it's gonna be today, but I don't have any control.
They do initials at 11:30.
We might be able to be all right, but like I said, don't take my word on
that.
No,
I can find somebody. I know somebody that can come. Okay.
All right.
Jennifer was arrested and charged with public intoxication. No further details could be found regarding the outcome of this case at the time of this recording.
So I cannot have people looking this up. Becky, let's take your photograph.
Well,
I'm doing a photograph.
Well, you have to. Yeah.
I'm just saying, you're not being honest with me. Who's looking this up?
Now let's rewind to see why this Illinois elementary school teacher ends up in this predicament.
Hi, Officer Cordova, Lake Forest Police Department. Is everything okay?
Lake Forest police observe a vehicle crossing over double yellow lines and conduct a traffic stop on the driver.
So the reason I stopped you, you almost went through that red light at Deer Path and Golf, and then while I was following you, your driver's side tires crossed over the solid yellow line in the middle there. That splits the lane. Can I have your driver's license and insurance, please? Is everything okay today? Yes. Okay. Why is that? Okay. Well, I'm not pulling over for speed.
You have my license. I'm getting my insurance. Can you give me a minute?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
I'm not rushing you. Where are you coming from today?
My son's basketball team.
Where is that at? That's where you're coming from? Okay. Have you been drinking today?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm not stopping you for speed.
I get that, but like, there's no reason people.
Well, I told you the reason why I stopped you. Can I have it? Thank you. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What was that?
You have my insurance.
Yeah. I am looking at it right now. Is everything okay?
Yes, you know that. You have my card. You have my insurance.
Well, why are you... I'm just looking at your insurance. Why are you yelling at me?
You are a police officer. Pull me over. Don't get in my face and tell me you're not, like, trying to get in my face. Like, you have my stuff. Thank you.
You can have your insurance back.
Thank you.
And you didn't have anything to drink tonight?
No.
Okay.
Week 202, there's a subject for the drop off in your lobby.
Alright, the reason why I asked you, your eyes are kind of glossy, and the way you were driving, so that's why I'm asking.
I disagree.
Okay. And where you come from again? And you're going home?
Yes.
Okay. Where was it in Lake Bluff that you were at?
I was at her friend's house.
hang tight for me for a second, okay?
You will submit to standardized to some testing if we move to the next road.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not doing this on this road. This
I'll
is
work with you, Becky.
inappropriate.
Listen to me. I'll work with you, but we can't let you drive your car to that road then. Or would you prefer we could do this at the station? That way no one sees it.
Seriously. Please. This is inappropriate. You shouldn't have pulled me over. I was driving the speed limit.
Okay, Becky,
Like, this is inappropriate.
I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself. You weren't pulled over for speeding, you were pulled over for a lane violation, or you went over the double solid yellow lines, okay? Almost going into oncoming traffic. That's why this officer pulled you over.
Becky, can you do me a favor and step out so we can do this out here?
No,
So we have the lane blocked off.
The sooner we get this done,
on this road.
It's on the side of the road. You're not going to get hit. Is there a reason why you don't want to do it here?
Yes, it's embarrassing. I'm a teacher.
No one's going to see you.
Becky, no one's watching.
Am I going into your car?
No, you're going to step out
No,
here.
my car is going to block the view of you even
I'm
doing.
not. Tell me what you want me to do.
Well, I would like for you to step out the car. We're going to be behind your car. I have my car blocking our view. No one can see. No one's going to be able to see. And I want to check your eyes and just put you through 2 other fields after that.
Please. I can't do this. I'm a teacher in the community. Can you put me someplace else?
Becky.
I can't do this.
Okay, would you like to come to the station then?
No, I'm not going to the station.
All right, so this is your only option is to do this here. So please step out of the car so you can do this.
Central from 305. 304 is going to be out on field.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
10-4 out on field.
All right, I'll have you step. Where are you going? I'll have you step right here. Step right here.
I am
Facing me.
I'm a teacher in the
I understand that.
community. You can't
But listen,
do this to me.
I see you have glossy eyes.
No, I'm not.
Okay, Becky, listen, the
let's
sooner
go.
we put you through these
Can you
fields,
stand
the
right here
sooner we can
and
move
face me?
forward, okay?
You can just face me. Look, it's away from the traffic, okay? No one can see you, okay? Alright, so be honest with you, how many drinks do you have tonight?
No, like what?
One? What is it? Like martini? Is it a beer?
One wine.
Hello, Pass 91.
Glass of wine?
You want to get them
Okay.
please?
Well, thanks for being honest with me, okay? Alright. You can keep your hands to your side, your feet together, okay? Alright. Do you have any eye problems?
No.
Any abnormalities in your eyes? How's your general health? You wear contacts?
Yes.
Are they soft or hard?
Soft.
Can you see just fine with them?
Yes.
Okay. Does the light bother you at all?
No.
Okay. No, it's fine. I'm gonna have you follow the tip of my finger with your eyes only, okay? You can keep your head still the whole time. You're just gonna follow the tip with your eyes. You understand? You okay?
Yes.
Continue to watch the tip of my finger. Okay. You doing okay?
Yes.
Okay. I'll you stand over here. I'm gonna have you face the front of my squad car. You stand right here. Before we start, do you see any debris in the road that affect your walking, anything like that?
No.
Okay. You wanna do it on that line?
Please.
Okay. Yeah, we'll step on this line here. You step to your right.
This is embarrassing.
No one's gonna see you. Can you please step on that line, please? Thank you. Okay. Before we start, do you have any physical problems or disabilities?
No.
All right. I'm gonna have you place your left foot in front on the line. Place your right foot in front, touching heel to toe. Keep your hands down your sides the whole time while I instruct you, and stay in this position until I tell you to begin. So if you want to restart again. So stay in this position with your right foot in front of your left foot, touching heel to toe. Keep your hands down by your sides, and don't start yet.
Okay, when you want me to start?
Okay, I'll tell you when to start, okay?
Thank you.
So I'm going to give you in position, I'm going to instruct you, and then you're going to start, okay? Alright, so I'm going to have you place your left foot in front of the line, place your right foot in front, touching heel to toe. You stay just like this, and then you can stay in that position until I tell you to start, okay? You understand? Okay. Alright, so maintain this position until I complete the instructions, and don't walk until I tell you to. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay. When I begin, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps on the line, turn around and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back on the line. Make sure you turn around by keeping your front foot on the line, and turn by taking small several steps around with the other foot. I'm going to demonstrate by using 3, okay?
I got it.
No, I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to demonstrate for you.
Okay. Then I'm going to
you can stay in the position. Stay in the position until I tell you to begin.
Stay in the position?
Please.
Okay.
Yes. So you're going to put your right foot in front of your left foot. You can put your right foot. You're going to put your right foot.
Are we going?
No, you can put your right foot in front of your left foot. All right, you can stay in that position until I tell you to begin, okay? All right, so when I tell you to begin, it's going to look like this. All right?
Got it.
1, 2, 3. You're going to turn around, use a small series of steps. You're going to count 9 heel-toe steps back. 1, 2, 3.
3 or 9?
I'm counting to 3. You're going to count to 9.
Okay, 1.
Hold on. All right, as you're walking, keep your... You can get back in the position, please.
Yep.
As you're walking, keep your arms down at your sides at all times. Watch your feet and count your steps out loud.
1.
Once you start walking, I didn't tell you to begin. Once you start walking, don't stop until you complete the test.
1.
Do you understand?
So I'm doing 9 forward and 9 back.
Yes.
1.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Okay. You can get back in position and start.
1.
10. So turn around and do 9 steps back.
10.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll have you stand right there for this last thing I'm gonna have you do.
Okay.
So it's gonna be the one leg stand, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you place your feet together, arms down by your side, just like that. Stay in that position. So do not do anything else until I tell you to begin. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So when I tell you to, you're gonna raise either your left or your right foot, whichever you're most comfortable with.
Okay.
Approximately 6 inches off the ground.
Okay.
I want you to keep your foot raised parallel to the ground. Keep both legs straight. Count out loud in the following manner. 1, 1001, 1, 1002, 1, 1003, until I tell you to stop. Okay, I'll demonstrate for you, and I'll tell you to begin, okay? So whichever foot you're most comfortable with, you can pick it up 6 inches off the ground, 1 1001, 1 1002, 1 1003, until I tell you to stop, okay?
Right.
Do you understand?
Yep.
All right.
And
You may begin.
1 1001, 1 1002, 1 1003, 1 1004, 1 1005, 1 1006, 1 1007, 1 1008, 1 1009, 1 1010, 1 1011, 1 1012, 1 1013, 1 1013.
You keep going until I tell you to stop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yep.
1
Alright, you can stop.
1018, 1
You can stop.
1019.
All right. So now that I asked if you want to provide a breath sample with our PVT, are you willing to provide a breath sample?
No, I'm not.
No?
I passed your test.
Okay. Is that a no? You don't want to do it at all?
No.
Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
No. I'll submit.
You will? Okay.
Seriously, guys, come on! I'm a f***ing teacher in the area. I passed your f***ing test. Give me a f***ing break. Okay. Like, come on! Do you really want to be like this?
Okay, so you're gonna blow in it like you're blowing up an air balloon, okay? Take a big deep breath and you're gonna blow into it.
Okay, ready? Big deep breath and keep blowing until I tell you to stop, okay?
What was that?
I clicked the button on accident. Turn this back on and turn it off.
I passed your test. Like, please.
Go ahead. So,
ready?
Please.
I understand, Steve. Please.
No, I'm seriously, like, you're like a junior cop,
Becky.
like, asking me to do this.
Becky.
Like, come on.
Becky, take a deep breath in. Becky. Becky, we're almost done, okay? Take
No!
You don't want to do it?
You said you were going to do it, so you're changing your mind. I just need you to do one big blow.
No, they're taking me to the station if I say no.
No, we're not. That's not true. You can say no.
That isn't dictated.
Then I'm saying no. I said that to them. I said no.
You're going to be under arrest.
Okay.
They're arresting me if I say
We're not.
no.
That doesn't dictate if you're going to be under arrest or not. It's just completely optional if you want to do this or not. So,
Is that what you said?
what?
Did you say that?
No.
No, I didn't say that.
See?
Oh, well, that's what she said.
No, I told you.
asking a question.
Can you please back up? Listen, Becky.
I'm not. Like,
Let me talk to you for a second.
God.
Becky.
Like, seriously, can I just go home?
Listen, Becky. This is
I
optional.
passed your
Becky,
test.
you showed signs of
No, I
consumption
didn't.
and
You
impairment of
weren't even
alcohol.
you weren't even here.
I was watching from a distance.
No.
I did. You don't have to do it. Let
I
me tell
said
you.
no.
You showed multiple clues that
All right,
you're
put it away.
intoxicated and under the.
We're not doing this.
All right,
Well,
put your hands
we are
behind your
doing
back.
this. You're under arrest.
Mike,
You're under arrest. Hey, put your hands behind your back.
they're
Becky.
arresting me if I don't do this.
That isn't dictated.
That's not why we're.
I got it.
No, then no. No.
No,
Arrested. Do not resist
hands
being
behind your back.
arrested, okay?
No. Okay. I will blow. I'm not doing this.
Okay, we'll give you another chance at the station. Okay, great.
Here, can you face that way, please?
You'll have another chance at the station,
I
okay?
can't do this. They're fucking arresting me. I can't have this on my record. I'm a fucking teacher. Like, give me a fucking.
So you'll have another chance to blow up
Can you
the
separate your
station,
hands, please?
okay?
We need to put the
Can you
cuffs on
please?
properly.
No.
Thank you.
I said yes, and they're still doing this. Can you please tell them?
304, 1 in custody.
Can you please just work with us? Like,
We've been working with you.
No.
You're going back to the station. It's been decided.
Can you please help me?
You got it?
Yeah. Try it. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Both of them?
Like, can you please tell me? This is insane.
It's okay. She's got really small wrists. So
I'm gonna need help with booking as well.
I'm gonna help you. We'll do 20 observation.
Yeah.
So let's get Ernie's coming. Yeah.
You got it.
Go. Central from through. Just.
I need you to search as well. Let's go back to my car. To look my car.
Mike,
This way.
no, can you please stop?
I'm gonna come to the station with you, okay?
You can talk to him when we go back to the station. Okay?
This is inappropriate.
What's inappropriate?
What do I do?
I do it here. Can you step one step to the right?
to the left.
To the right, please. So get me in front of the camera.
Give me a break. Are you serious?
What do you mean?
Can you bring me to the left to your car? I don't need to be on your
after
camera.
you get searched.
Okay, love.
Oh my God.
You can't do anything about it right now, okay? Just don't resist arrest. Let's just go and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, this is inappropriate.
There's nothing we can do about it now. Let's just go to the station, okay?
What do you have in the car that you need? You have your purse in the car? Is your purse in the car?
Yes.
Okay. She's good.
Good?
Yeah, I'll do another.
Yes, seriously.
She doesn't have anything on her.
Okay, I will go look to my car.
Or, like you said, if you need anything at home, you gotta take your kids at home. I gotta go.
Mike, do not tell our children.
Well, you have
You got a taxi, please?
Okay. You have to come to the station. Yeah, right by your path.
Becky?
You know where it is? Okay. Yeah.
Mike, what about my purse?
What?
We'll get it
Get
for
my
you.
purse from my car.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll get it for you.
Hold on. Can I get the purse? We'll get it and we'll hand it to you. Thank you.
Anything else in the car?
You need anything else from the car?
No.
Okay.
In the booking room, 46-year-old Becky Miranda comes clean about drinking wine at a basketball game before driving, but when it comes to facing the consequences, she's not ready for reality to hit.
Take the cuffs off, yeah.
I'm just saying, I cannot have people looking this up.
Becky, let's take your photograph.
Well, that's not.
I'm
That's,
doing a
that's
photograph.
not. You have to. Yeah.
I'm just saying, you're not being honest with me. Who's looking this up? So like my school district looks this up tomorrow, like my mugshot somewhere? Like, come on.
We're not even gonna notify your school district.
Well, what if they look it up?
Anybody can look up anything. Anybody can FOIA anything.
Why would they have a reason to just Google you?
I don't know. Anybody can like Google you or FOIA you or do whatever you want. I mean, like, come on, people.
Yeah, but why would they get that idea in their head? They have no idea what's going on right now. So unless you tell them.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, this is crazy. Like,
Well, the sooner
I
you
hope that
cooperate,
you
the sooner
guys
you get to leave.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
I hope that you guys go home tonight and can rest your head on the pillow feeling that you did the right thing. Because there's a lot of times when I go home from my students feeling like, and I rest my head on the pillow for this. And I don't think you can.
I can tell you right now, I'm going to sleep just fine knowing that I prevented a DUI driver.
You didn't! I was 1 minute from my house! You are at a-hole status right now. Seriously, you know that. I was 1 minute from my house. I'm sorry. I really don't think I crossed the line. I passed all your tests. You're bringing me in. Like, come on. Right. Write it down. Now I'm going to get, like, you didn't accommodate. Let's go. I would like to go home.
Becky was charged with driving under the influence. She accepted a plea deal where she pleaded guilty to the lesser offense of reckless driving. Becky was sentenced to 12 months of conditional discharge, 100 hours of community service, completion of DUI school, and $3,225 in court costs and fees.
As I sit in the police station, I'm such a great role model for my daughter.
Your DD.
She give me my DD. It's great.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
Hi, I live on Country Club. This isn't an emergency, but I wanted to report a problem and I don't know where else to call.
Hey, what's going on?
So there's like 75 like cars of like high school students like driving up and down the street. There's like this like big party down the street, but they're like pulling in and out of people's driveways.
We end today's episode of After Hours in a Florida neighborhood where chaos is breaking out in Cocoa Beach. Police are flooded with calls of over 100 teens taking over the streets. When officers arrive to investigate, they discover a teen experiencing an alcohol-related medical emergency.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hasn't been feeling good.
Yeah. Underage drinking will do that. Hmm? Yeah. How much you have to drink? I'm asking for a reason, because if you need some type of medical attention.
No, I think he's good. I don't think he needs medical attention.
Okay, he's getting a
Yeah.
ride home.
Yeah, I actually think this is his ride right here.
How old are you? I think this is a time where you should answer the question.
How's it going, sir? I'm the one taking him home.
Oh, well, I need to know how old he is first. You guys seem to know. You guys all think this is funny. I mean, I could have you all call your parents right now.
Okay.
This isn't funny.
No, I don't.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't either.
So if you can't talk, I'm going to take you to the hospital. So how old is he?
I really don't know.
I don't.
Where does he live? Where are you taking him?
He lives on the in the 4th Street North neighborhood. He's on the far side next to the bank.
I was just helping him.
Yeah,
36 Goodrich. Can you have medical respond to 44 Country Club Road, please? We reference a juvenile possible intoxication. We need them to evaluate him.
Sir, I'm trying to be as reasonable as possible. I'm trying to take him home.
Yeah, juvenile possible intoxication. I need him evaluated. Not until he gets checked out by...
Okay.
So are me and her allowed to leave, or do you not want us to go? Yeah.
Well, where are you guys supposed to be?
Well, we're just hanging out with friends right now.
But police know someone is hosting a house party.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that I'm in this group chat with a bunch of kids at this party, and they're all sending videos of, like, everybody drinking, and there's, like, fights going on, and I know that everybody drove there, so I just wanted to let you guys know.
Obviously, he's a juvenile, and obviously I know he's been drinking, so no one can me. I'm not dumb. We've been out here all night. I need to know who he is, how old he is. I need to call his parents at this point.
I mean, if it has come to that, I know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you...
I mean, I don't have his specific contact information, but I know who he is.
You know his last name?
Here, I have it in my phone.
Do you want me and her to stay, or, like, are we allowed to
I mean,
go?
if you want to stay with him, if this is your friend, or you guys want to ditch and just make him be responsible, it's up to you.
I mean, if he's being held here by you, then I'm gonna leave.
Well, he can't just
And
be
he
here
can't
alone.
leave because you're getting him checked out by fire department. I understand that, but I'm just...
I don't want him to be here alone. Sorry.
Well, if you want to leave, then... Hello? Some kid throwing up, and he's not really answering any questions, so I'm having medical come check him out. Yeah, majority of the people have left. There's like a few cars here, but there were some people sitting out here in the yard when I passed by, because I came to check.
I don't know.
I'm gonna leave. Is that alright? Thank you.
I'm gonna go tell my friend real quick. I'll be right back. Wait, can I come with you? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
Guys, I try to be nice. You were supposed to go get me somebody.
You want me to?
Well, get me somebody who's in charge, so I can tell him to shut up
Come with me.
and get this truck out of the road. Are you kidding me?
Just go get Sean and come back.
So I'll just go inside.
An even better idea.
Loud Tristan, sit. He's like, you're gonna cause a ruckus. Go fast.
You're standing in some guy's driveway.
It's not designed. My truck.
The one parked in the road?
This one right here?
No.
Oh, of course not. You want me to move it? I know it's not right.
That is also correct, but that one is the more pressing issue there.
You want me to move it? I'll be happy to move it for you, officer.
That one? Or yours?
This is my truck.
I mean, it's not great, but where are you going to put it is the question.
I'll just fix it. I know it's still out there.
Well, who drives that truck?
I have no idea.
Okay. I don't care about yours. That one's the most upsetting one right now.
I'm just trying to grab my hoodie. That's it.
Do your thing.
You know what type of truck it is? I can ask.
It looks like a Chevrolet to me.
What?
Looks like a Chevrolet.
Is that what the problem is?
No. They're supposed to be fetching me the Master of Ceremonies, but...
Cool.
And that guy's moving his truck that's parked in the middle of the road.
Cool.
So we have one issue addressed. I rang the doorbell, but that didn't work.
Unable to track down the homeowner, the officer ventures off to the beach, finding a large group of underage drinkers wearing matching t-shirts.
I got a runner.
Yeah, but the golf course is going to get very busy.
Trespassing!
Hey! Whose party is it?
Neither of ours.
Okay. You don't know, huh? I do not want to pray for you.
You said you don't want what?
His shirt.
It's like a white lie party, so I do want to pray for you.
Oh my God, you got me.
He's like a
What's up?
preacher.
Is this your party?
No.
Okay. Do you also not know whose party it is? You just saw the fire and showed up like the bat signal?
Yeah, it's like a white lie party.
Oh my God, so how do I know if you're telling me the truth?
That's funny.
Do you need anything?
Wait, what
I need you guys to shut up and fix the parking out here.
Okay. So the music needs to stay down?
I mean, obviously you guys are in the middle of a neighborhood with 60 people here. What do you think?
Okay, what truck is it? What kind of truck is it?
There's, dude, the whole parking situation is a shit show. Look at it.
Yeah,
I'll give you the opportunity before we go up down the street and start writing parking tickets.
Okay.
And
What's up?
cars.
Okay.
Which one?
All the cars. To start
You guys
The cars need to be facing the right way. First,
we got you.
I would say start parking in the yard. Fill the yard up first.
Okay.
And then park in the road. And the car needs to be facing the correct way in the lane.
Okay, sir. I'll move mine.
Which one's yours?
The GMC I talked to you.
Oh, okay.
You said it wasn't like that incident, but I don't mind moving it for you.
Go ahead.
All right. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. We will get that done. All right. Thank you.
And whose party is it?
We're not sure.
Okay.
We'll try to figure it out, but thank you.
In the following days, Cocoa Beach detectives interview numerous students and parents. According to students, parties like this happen once or twice a month. Police arrest Carly Anderson, a third-grade teacher.
All right, Miss Anderson, so we are here now. This is the last opportunity you're going to have to speak with me. Would you like to speak with me?
I mean, like, you didn't arrest me, you just put me in handcuffs.
You were under arrest.
I am under arrest.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't read me my rights, and you didn't tell me what I was arrested for.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
I only have to read you your rights if I'm going to question you.
Okay.
That's why I want to have a sit-down conversation. Okay.
If it gets dicey, then I'm going to ask for an attorney.
Okay. Yeah, that's absolutely your right.
Okay.
So if that's the case, Corporal Ortiz, you want to help? Actually, we'll just go right around the corner if you want to sit here with me. Hello, Miss Brodigan?
Yes. Are you Detective Rosa?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
All right. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Go ahead.
Hang on 1 second.
Go ahead.
Can you grab your clothes real quick?
Hey.
It's okay. Not too tight, right?
No.
Okay.
All right, well, you're all good. Just kind of essentially where you
All right. Olson, do you want to bring her upstairs to the interview room while I talk to the other one?
Which interview room do you want?
Upstairs, CID, whichever one.
Yep.
All right, ma'am, you're going to go with this detective, okay?
Turns out Carly was reportedly just a guest at the house party allegedly hosted by the principal, Elizabeth Hill Brogdon.
Anyway?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then I probably just need to get an attorney.
Okay. You absolutely have that right.
Thank you.
All right. So, just to be clear, you don't want to talk to me?
Well, if I'm not, like, you're not offering me anything to speak to you.
No, ma'am. I'm not here to make any deals. I'm just here to get your side of the story.
Okay, well, I just might as well get an attorney.
Okay. All right, well, then we're going to go ahead and sit back in that other room, okay?
Both teachers were arrested and charged with child neglect and distributing to a minor. Since Elizabeth was the homeowner, she faces an additional charge for hosting an open house party. At the time of this recording, she's awaiting trial. However, Carly took a plea deal where she pleaded guilty to a lesser offense of disorderly intoxication, endangering safety, and resisting an officer. She was sentenced to 1 year of probation and $345 in court fines. Thanks for watching this week's episode. Law&Crime After Hours is researched, it's written, and it's produced by Jordan Chacon. Video editing is done by the Logan Harris. I'm Sam Goldberg. We'll see you next week.